Well, hello everyone and welcome to Moementum channel. We are going to be taking a look at our fractional stock investment portfolio that we have here with Interactive Brokers. It's a portfolio that mainly is focused on growth stocks. We do have a number of dividend paying stocks, but really the focus is buying into high growth stocks through fractional purchases. We do not intend to actually, so far, we haven't sold any of our positions, but rather gradually added to our positions. And this position, actually, this portfolio is doing quite well. Currently sitting at a net liquidity of 5,646 US dollars at the time of making this video, which actually is showing around 1,500 unrealized profit. It's quite a decent return for a portfolio that has been opened about a year ago. So we are very happy with that. What we're going to be looking at is going through the entire positions and portfolio one by one. It is listed from the best performing in terms of unrealized gain in terms of dollar value, of course, to the lowest. We haven't listed it according to unrealized percentage per se. For one, is I haven't actually figured an easy way to sort it out by that. You can see as I hover over different columns, it doesn't give me an option to sort it out. If you are using Interactive Brokers and have a very easy way to do so, let me know. Otherwise, let's get into this video. The first and the best performing position we have here is with NVIDIA. We have roughly 3.9 fractional shares of NVIDIA. And although today it was down by 3.11%, but nonetheless, overall, it is showing a massive 135% positive gain for us unrealized. And then it translates into $719 USD. The second best performing position is Tesla. We have 0.6 fractional shares of Tesla here. It is showing a massive 187% gain, or 481 US dollars. Next, we have Apple. Here we have 3.08 fraction of shares of it, and it's showing a positive return of 37%. Next on our list, we have Adobe, and it is showing a massive return of 43% for our fractional shares of 0.62. That translates to $126 in unrealized gain. Next, we have Netflix. And for Netflix, we have 0.73 fractional shares of it. Although it was down by about 2% today, overall it's showing an up gain of 34% unrealized, or about 124 US dollars. Next on our list, we have one dividend paying stocks. It is Costco. We have 0.52 fractional shares, and it is showing overall gain of about $91, or up 48%. Next, we have Plug Power. Here we have 4.8 fractional shares of Plug Power. It is up by 45%, or about 63 US dollars gain. Amazon is another holding we have. It is showing a gain of 13% for our 0.11 fractional shares of Amazon. Given the pricing of Amazon that is quite pricier compared to many other stocks, even that fractional shares and 30% has translated into 45 plus US dollars in unrealized gain. We have next Disney, close to one share of Disney. It is showing an up return of 18% so far, or about $23. Next, we have another dividend paying stock. It is O Realty Income. We have close to 1.6 fractional shares, and it is up by 21%, or about $20. Etsy is another recent holding that we've added to our positions, and in fact, it's actually doing quite well. We bought 0.05 fractional shares, and it's up by 42%, or about $4.23. It's a very small holding. We invested very little amount of money. Actually, I believe I only invested about $10. This is despite the fact that today Etsy was down heavily by about 4.55%. Next on our list, we have NEO. It was down for a long while. Now, finally, it's in the positive territory. We have 2.27 fractional shares, and it's up by 4%. TSM, or Taiwan Semiconductor, is another holdings we've added fairly recently, a couple of months ago. We have 0.21 or 22 fractional shares of it, and it's up by 4.7%. Next on our list, we have Orion Office Reit. We didn't actually go ahead and bought this position. It's probably, I have to do some reading on it, but my assumption is probably it's one that has been awarded to us through O Realty Income because of that holding, or possibly one of the other holdings that we have in our list. it is up by 6.3%. Next on our list, we have Path. It's Uipath. It's a software company. We have 0.68 fractional shares of it, and it is down by 4.90%. It is definitely one of those more speculative growth stocks that we would consider to add more to our positions while the prices have gone down. If you look at it, today it was down by 6.32%. In other words, just today actually brought this stock down to the negative territory for us. Otherwise, it was in a positive territory. Next on our list, we have Octa. It was down today by 3.29%. Overall, it's showing down by 5.4%. Another growth stocks that we would like to add to our positions. We currently have close to 1.5 shares. Roku is another holdings. It is down heavy for us by 28%. We have 0.23% fractional shares of Roku. Definitely is one of our other considerations to add to our holdings. So we will be adding more to our Roku shares through fractional shares. Similarly to that, we have Twilio that we would like to do the same thing. It is down by 16% for our fractional shares of close to half a share. Alibaba was one that was down heavily but has recovered a lot of its losses. Currently, we have 0.85 or 0.86 fractional shares. It is down by 25%. Then lastly, we have one Canadian holdings that has actually done horrible, I would say. We currently have 146 shares of Very Good Food. It is a plant-based company producing plant-based meats, and it was down since we bought it. We bought it at the average share price of $3.76, but right now it is at $1.70, almost more than half the price is lost in that sense. That's why we are at the 300 Canadian dollars loss for that one. Everything else, as you saw, was in US dollars. For Very Good Food, we have a limit buy order if it hits a lower price so that we can dollar cost average, but really our focus for the most part is dollar cost averaging on Octa, Roku, Twilio, and Baba. We don't mind adding to our fractional shares of TSM as well as Amazon. Those are some of the ones that we would like to add. The ones that have really had amazing runs, probably we won't necessarily add to our list unless they have a huge pullback. Those are the cases whereby we might consider adding to our positions and add to our shares. I would love to hear from you. Do you have any of these stocks in your own stock investment portfolio? Let us know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video and gained something of value from it, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit from the video as well. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Here on Moementum Finance, we post every week several videos about investing, such as this video talking about investing in the stock market or investing in cryptocurrencies or real estate, as well as ways to reach financial freedom. Thank you, and we hope to see you next time. Cheers.